Hi, I really hope this video reaches some people that aren't Christians, because at this point, I really do not understand. I cannot wrap my head around the fact that you cannot see what is truly going on right in front of you.
But as for my Christians watching, are we really surprised at this point? Lady Gaga has been blaspheming Jesus for basically her entire career. Truly, there's nothing new under the sun, so why are we talking about Lady Gaga again? Well, the latest event at Coachella, and the timing of this is incredible and nothing short of intentional. And why is that? What is this week? This week is Holy Week, and a very important week for Christians, and this whole performance is on a whole nother level. Let's dive in. The very first performance that she opens up with at Coachella was for her song Bloody Mary. The song is inspired by Lady Gaga's fascination with Mary Magdalene, who was a follower of Jesus Christ and witnessed his crucifixion and resurrection. Ironically though, the title of the song is not about Mary Magdalene, but it is referring to the witch Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, a folklore legend of a witch who appears in a mirror when summoned. The Bloody Mary legend is a popular urban myth and childhood game where chanting her name in front of a mirror in a dark room, often depicted as a woman covered in blood. Embarrassingly enough, I actually did this as a child, as I was kind of fascinated with the spirit world. I'm really glad that I found out about the Holy Spirit and traveled down a different path like Lady Gaga is going down. And as you can see in this performance, that she features the mirror connected to the story of Bloody Mary and summoning a witch. Which, if you have seen this video on our channel, then you know that this is not really surprising, as Lady Gaga is a practicing witch and has been very open about the spell that she is casting and the hex that she is casting in her song Abracadabra. So for all the people that are defending Lady Gaga and her use of biblical imagery and believe her claim to be a Christian, look at the fruit. The fruit is not good. The fruit is that she is casting spells, that she is practicing witchcraft. She has a song about Jesus, yet throws in a story and titles it about a story of summoning a witch. But okay, before we jump into the next song that she does, I just want to point out two things that I feel like the Holy Spirit exposed to me while I was researching for this video. And the first thing was how this performance started out with this poem that she read. It's called The Manifesto of Mayhem.
Her haunting tone, her restless speech, the music of her mouth, her screeching nails and inner life are like a storm. At once in all her glory then, we both begin to dance. My head rolls back, my chest explodes, and her and I will find a way to live as dueling twins. But I will know if in the end, Mistress of Mayhem wins.
And after hearing just a few lines from this poem, you might be saying, who is this Mistress of Mayhem? Well, this Mistress of Mayhem is Lady Gaga herself. She developed this character for her Mayhem era. This persona is meant to be her dark and mysterious side. My Christians watching, I'm gonna ask this question again. Who do you think this Mistress of Mayhem is? Because we know what's really taking place here and what happens when these artists come out with their alter ego persona. As Christians, we invite the Holy Spirit to come and dwell in us, whereas these artists are inviting the spirits and principalities that we cannot see to come dwell in them. And then we see Lady Gaga perform her song Disease with her alter ego Mistress of Mayhem. And we see what so many other artists showcase with their alter egos as well. Their alter ego unaliving their old self. I really want to put together an entire compilation of how much this is going on in the music industry. These alter egos are helping these artists curate a performance that will guide their audience to worship the devil and not even realize it. Call me crazy for now, but just wait for that video, okay? And on that note, this is the second thing that I feel like the Holy Spirit was exposing me to that I had never noticed before. Something that takes place in many concerts is the encouragement to lift your hands. What do we do as Christians when we worship Jesus, you guys? We lift our hands. The Bible directly mentions lifting hands in worship in approximately 28 verses. If we include instances where the lifting of hands is implicitly related to prayer or blessing, that number could increase to around 39 verses. I don't know how I never made this connection before, but why I even looked at it in this lens is because Lady Gaga says something very interesting. She says, raise your hands like Jesus did. Yeah, she actually said that, drawing the audience to get in a stance of worship, which is what most of these concerts are. You shouldn't be raising your hand in praise to anyone but Jesus Christ. So, on to the next song, which the transition into this next song, I'm sorry, is so bizarre, and I'm getting to a point where I am so confused why people think this is good. How people find this good. This is music. I sound like my father. That poor man had to put up with my never shout never. God bless his soul. But I just can't believe that people are cheering for this. I find it really bizarre, and clearly, I'm gonna use the word demonic. This is not music anymore. It is so clear that these artists have demons speaking through them. But after she does this scream, she then goes into her next song, which is Abracadabra. And again, if you have seen this video, then you know basically everything there is to know about the song Abracadabra, because Lady Gaga has been very outspoken about the fact that this song is actually a spell. Again, she practices witchcraft, so it's very odd to be singing songs about Jesus, right? I'm just trying to put this in context for somebody that isn't a Christian watching. Do you see how these two things are very strange to be put together? These two things do not mix, because witchcraft is an abomination to God. And knowing now that this song includes a spell, it includes a hex, it is very chilling and bizarre to watch the entire audience sing along to this song with her.